And today we're going to work on a sequence mainly focused on the lower back. So the sequence will be mainly on the floor lying down, so it'll be nice and supportive for your lower back. The sequence is mainly for anyone with general back pain. If you have anything more serious, I would recommend that you go consult your general physician or your primary doctor first. So for our sequence today, we'll need a strap. So you can use a yoga strap or a belt or any other kind of long thing you have, and also a block. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to take the block to the side and just go ahead and lie down on your mat. Okay. Now as you lie down, bend your knees and walk your feet a little wider so that your knees can knock in towards one another. Just start by gentle breathing, easy breathing with your hands on your belly. You can close your eyes or just soften your gaze. I'll just start by 10 deep breaths here or so. And feel the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe in and out. And this is your opportunity to start to kind of lengthen your lower back and relax your body down onto the floor. And just feel the support of the floor underneath you. Relaxing your shoulders, your jaw, your forehead. You're relaxing your lower back. Just nice and easy breath in and out through your nose. Do about 5 more. Continue to soften and lengthen your spine. And 2 more soft, easy breaths. Nothing strained, nothing forced. And at the end of your next exhale, just rest your hands down by either side of you and walk your feet a little closer so that your knees are right on top of your ankles. Let's slowly bring one knee in at a time towards your chest. And this is especially important if you have any lower back strain, that you don't overstrain your back by bringing both knees in at the same time. So we're just going to gently hug the knees in and rock side to side. Slowly, so that when you rock, you can press your weight into the left and right side of your lower back. So it's almost like a massaging motion here. Just do a couple more on each side. Okay, and now we're going to place both hands on your right knee. Step your left foot down onto the floor. Okay, just place them where you feel comfortable. You're going to interlace your fingers and place your hands over your right kneecap. Keep your shoulders nice and soft. As you exhale, bend your elbows to bring your knees straight into the chest, so almost towards your armpits. As you inhale, straighten your arms to guide your right knee away from your body. So notice how I'm still holding onto my knee. I'm not letting go. I'm still holding onto my knee. Exhale, bring your knee in, bend your elbows, and inhale, guide your knee away. And continue that motion. Follow your breath. Exhale to bring your knee in, and inhale to guide your knee away. And you want to make sure that your leg and your right lower back maintain really soft here. So really you're just moving the knee with your arms, and you're not moving your knee with the strength of your legs. So you want to try to relax and soften your right lower back and sacrum here. Okay, so let's do 2 more. Inhale, guide your knee away. And exhale, bring your knee in. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. And once you're finished, bring your left knee in towards you. You're going to switch sides, so now your hands go on top of your left knee. Step your right foot down. Same thing on this side. Exhale, bring your left knee straight into the chest. Inhale, straighten your elbows, guide your knee away. And continue on your own. Again, make sure your left leg and lower back maintain soft. You're just guiding the movement of your knee with your arms. You're holding onto your knee at all times. Exhale to come in. Inhale away. 3 more. It is nice and soft. When you bring your knee in, you don't have to like force it in or anything. Just come in where it feels natural, so you're stretching into your lower back a little bit. And 1 more. Okay, and finish up. I'm going to bring your right knee in towards your body again. Hold both hands over your knees. Okay, so there's about 3 inches of distance between your knees here. You want to keep your feet also in that same alignment as your knee and your shin bone. Place your hands over your knees with the fingers pointing in the direction of your shin bones. Exhale, bend your elbows and bring both knees into the chest. And inhale, guide your knees away, straighten your elbows. Again, see how I'm still holding my knees with both hands? You want to do that, don't let go. Okay, still hold on to the knee. Exhale, bring your knees in. And inhale, guide your knees away. Okay, so it's very similar to what we just did, but this time with both knees together. Inhale, guide your knees away. And exhale, bring your knees in. Lower back and hips stay soft here. And you might even feel a little kind of massage motion going on in the lower back. So we'll do 2 more. And exhale. And inhale. Good. And exhale. Right, now step your feet down to the floor again, 1 at a time. Rest both arms down by your side with the palms turned up. And you're just going to slowly roll the lower back up and down. Okay, so as you inhale, you arch the back. As you exhale, press your lower back into the floor. Do that a few more times. So kind of like a cat-cow motion on the floor. Initiate from your pelvis. Okay. You can go a little faster once you're familiar with the movement. Just soft and easy. A couple more. And then relax. Okay. So now we're going to take the strap. Now again, if you don't have a yoga strap, you can always use a belt or a towel or anything that's long. You can use a scarf. One of my students, her kids go to karate class, so they have like belts, the karate belts, martial arts belts. So she has a bunch of them that she uses. Another one of my clients used her bathrobe belt. So anything that's long, and you're going to step your left foot first into the strap. Bring it up high towards the ceiling. You're going to hold both ends of your strap with both hands like this and relax your shoulders. So find an angle where you're not feeling too much stretch in the back of your legs just yet. You want to we're going to ease into that stretch. So start where it's not stretching at all or not much. That's your starting position. Then on your next exhale, you're going to gently guide your leg in towards your body until you feel just a little stretch in the back of your leg right here. And you might feel in your calf, you might feel in the back of your knees, all stretching all the back of the whole entire leg. Okay, so inhale, you're going to back it off to your starting position, and exhale, bring your left leg in. Okay, continue. Just nice and easy, and make sure your shoulders stay soft. And the reason why we're stretching our hamstring is sometimes when we get a very tight hamstring, everything starts to bunch up here in the lower back as well. So I want to stretch out the entire back lines of the body. Let's do 1 more here. And then hold. Okay, really reach your heel up and curl your toes towards you. You might feel that really deep into the calves when you do that. And just stay here for another 3 breaths, big breaths here. Relax your shoulders and your neck and your jaw. Good. And then hold both ends of your strap in your left hand. I'm going to reach the left leg open to the side. Okay, you can place one hand on your right thigh to help stabilize the side of the body. And again, just lower until you feel just a gentle stretch. Nothing too much, nothing too intense. You can even shift your leg slightly up and down and see where it reaches into the inner thigh the most. So we're stretching into the inner thigh and hamstrings here. Okay, so find a spot where you feel like it's doing the most work. We'll say another 2 big breaths. Okay, and slowly bring your left leg up. Hold both ends of your strap in your right hand now, and then reach the leg out to the side. So you can bring your right knee down to the floor as you reach out. If you want a little bit more, press the heel of your hands on the top of your left thigh. That should get a little bit more into the outer hip. So you should feel right here. Relax your shoulders. Take 2 more breaths. Your starting position. Continue. Another thing to note that is as you stretch, as you bring your leg in, that you don't lift your hip up too much. Okay, you want to keep your hip planted down on the floor, so we're really targeting the hamstrings. Do 2 more. You can bring it a little closer into the body each time when you bring your leg in if you feel like your hamstrings are warming up. Okay. Now this time we'll hold. Okay, hold right here. Again, make sure your shoulders are nice and soft. Okay, rest the back of your arms onto the floor with your heel up towards the ceiling and curl your toes towards you. Go nice and deep into the calves here. Okay, deep breath. We'll make sure your neck and your jaw stays soft. Okay. Sometimes when we come into these stretches that are slightly uncomfortable, we tend to tense up. So make sure you stay soft here. Okay, 1 more breath. Okay, and hold both ends of your strap in your right hand. Just gonna scoot over this way a little bit. Reach your right leg open. You can bring your left hand on top of your left thigh. Good. So again, you can kind of play around with the different angles. You can bring your leg down a little bit, a little higher, and see where you feel the most stretch in the inner thigh. Right here, or the hamstrings. And 2 more breaths. In and out through your nose. And bring it back up. Inhale. Okay. Both ends of your strap in your left hand, and you're going to reach your right leg out to your left side. You can see that my left knee goes down. Okay, so my right hip will go off the floor a little bit, not too much. Not so much, you're just lying your foot onto the floor. Just a little bit so that you can feel the stretch coming into the outer thigh and hip. If you want a little bit more, press the heel of your right hand against the nook of your hip crease and just slightly press down. Okay, and notice you can see the foot, my right foot. I'm kind of reaching out towards the outer edge of my right foot. Okay, so that I'm really getting the entire outer spine of my right leg. Do another 2 breaths here. And inhale, bring your right leg back up towards the ceiling. Okay, remove the strap. Bring your right leg down. And just give your leg a little shake. Okay. I'm going to do 1 more stretch for the hips here. I'm going to bring your left knee in, cross the left ankle over your right thigh. Okay, we're going to start this. Let the left leg relax here and press the heel of your left hand against thigh. So we're squaring off the hips. Some of you might feel a lot of stretch happening in the hips right here, outer hips, outer butt cheek right here already. So you can just stay here. If you want to go up another level, you want to intensify the stretch, bring your right leg in towards you and hold the back of your right thigh like so. Okay, and flex your left foot. Okay. Another modification you can do is if you're having difficulty getting hold of the back of your leg, can you come back to the strap and weave the strap along the back of your thigh and just hold the strap like this. Okay. It might be easier for a few of you out there where you're not quite right here, you're not quite all the way in, you're somewhere out here, and that's fine to use the strap. And we'll stay another 2 more breaths. So again, you should feel it all the way in the outer hip right here. And that's another tight area that could ultimately affect the lower back. 1 more breath. When you're finished, step your right foot down. If you have your strap, take it to the side. Okay. Step your left foot down again, just a little shake, soften everything out. Then switch side, bring your right knee in, cross over. Just let the right leg relax a little bit here, and can press the heel of your hand against the inner thigh. See how that feels, if it's enough for you today to stay here. If you want to go up, bring your left leg in towards you and hold the back of your left thigh, or you can use a strap again to loop around the thigh and just hold on to the strap. Flex your right foot just a little bit and relax your shoulders. And it's very common if you feel one side a little tighter than the other. Okay, so don't freak out if you're like, oh my god, this side is a lot tighter than the other side. It's very common. Take 2 more full breaths into the belly. Good. When you're ready, exhale, bring your left leg down. Relax your right leg, right foot to the floor. Again, just give it a little shake. Okay. Okay, bring your knees in one at a time again over your hips. Turn your palms facing down on the floor. You want to keep your knees relaxed, your feet are dangling towards your thighs here. As you inhale, stretch your legs up towards the ceiling and bring your arms back behind you. As you exhale, bend your knees and bring your arms back down. Inhale, stretch your legs up. Bring your arms back, so nice full body stretch here. Exhale, bend your knees, bring your arms back down. 4 more times. Inhale, heels reach up, and exhale, arms come down. And 2 more. And again, this just stretches out the entire back lines of the body. 1 more. And exhale. Good. And just bring your hands around your knees. Again, rock gently side to side here. Again, use your weight so that your lower back gets massaged slightly as you rock side to side. Okay. So we step your feet down one at a time to the floor. Okay, last piece for today, I'm going to do a little bit of core work so that the pressure, we're delegating most of the weight and most of the work into the core rather than into the lower back. Okay, so we're just awakening the core gently here and working the deeper abdominal muscles that help stabilize the lower back. So you're going to grab a block, and again, if you don't have a block, I tell my students and clients that they can use a full tissue box. Okay, so that it's full, or it's about the same size, they can grip between your thighs without crushing the box. So a full tissue box. You're going to place it between your thighs at the fleshy part of your thighs. Okay, the narrow edge should be in between the thighs, the short edge should be in between your thighs, not on your knee, not too far up towards your groin, so just comfortably between your thighs. Arrange your knees and your feet so that they're about the same width as the block. So you don't want your knees to come out all the way like this. That will put too much pressure in your inner knee. You want to align it properly. Okay. Just rest your arms lightly by your side. So this will work your inner thigh and your deeper abdominal muscles, and you'll feel it. Okay, so just lay here. Block between your thighs, and on your next exhale, squeeze your block and press your lower back into the floor. And we'll stay here for 5 breaths. Okay. So as you press your lower back into the floor, make sure there's no space between your back and the floor, so that if I were to come around and stick my finger into your back, you can try this too. Shouldn't feel any space there at all. Okay, another 2 breaths. And then relax here. And do that again. Exhale, squeeze your block, press your lower back into the floor. Make sure you're not tensing your jaw or your neck. You want to keep the work mainly here and in the inner thigh. Last breath. And relax. Okay, I'm going to add on. So next exhale, again, press your lower back into the floor. Squeeze the block. And then very slowly lift your feet off the floor. Okay, so that your knees come about approximately over your hips here. Okay, I'm going to keep the block squeezing. Don't squeeze your feet together. You want to keep your feet at the same distance. And it's very easy when your feet come off the floor that your lower back starts to arch. So try to keep that press down here. Okay, another 2 breaths. Good. And exhale. Keep your lower back pressed down as you lower your feet to the floor. And just relax here a little bit. I'm going to add on one more piece here. This will be our last piece. You interlace your fingers at the base of your head. Okay, like you're about to do a sit-up. Okay, keep your elbows open. Press your lower back into the floor and lift your feet off until your knees come up over your hips. Squeeze your block. Okay. So in our this will be kind of a sit-up position, but I want you to use the strength of your core muscles to help curl your body up and not tensing your neck or your jaw. So draw your navel in here, tuck your rib cage to curl your body up. No tension in the neck at all. You might look up to the ceiling. That might help soften your neck a little bit. Don't wrap your elbows around. Just keep it nice and open. Okay. Keep focusing your attention here in the lower rib cage and your abdominal muscles. Squeezing the block. Keep your lower back pressed down. Last 2 breaths. And then soften down first, releasing your head to the floor, and then slowly come down with your feet. Okay, bring the block out to the side. Okay, and then just bring your knees in one at a time towards your chest, gently rock side to side. If you want, you can come into happy baby pose too. Catch your ankles or the sides of your feet. Just nice and soft.
Thanks for watching. To learn more, you can visit us at alleviate.com.